My dog's going to Pompeii today. Do you want to go with her? I think you should go with. As far as we're aware, you can walk to Pompeii from our campsite, which is technically in the city of Pompeii. That's Mount Vesuvius there behind our campsite. This dog led the way, but he also paid no attention to us, which was kind of rude. He didn't even notice Cove was in the bag, which was shocking. I'm obsessed with the smell of the air, and it's due to these jasmine flowers that are everywhere in Italy. I couldn't decide between a donut or a sandwich, so I got both, and I asked for a cafe freddo, and this is what I got. Not complaining, but not what I expected. So dogs are allowed in Pompeii as long as they're under a certain height, and they're also under 10 kg, and Cove is like 8 kg. Anytime you go inside, they have to be picked up or in a bag, but beyond that, they can walk around freely. I don't know why I expected it to be more rubble, but there was literally so many standing buildings with so much detail still intact. This blew me away. Okay, I don't really know what this room was used for. We just learned facts when there were tour guides around. Otherwise, we just tried to read what's there. There wasn't a lot to read here, so I don't know what's going on. But I was amazed by the patience of this artist who carved at least 30 of these guys, exactly the same one after the other. Like, I need to be more patient in my life. I couldn't stop thinking in my mind that if I was 10, I would love to be playing hide. Honestly, actually, at the age of 32, I'd like to be playing hide and seek here. So many tunnels and walkways, it was crazy. Also, the floors in Italy in general have been amazing, but to see that the floors are still intact here and they look like this was incredible. And I couldn't get over the amount of pigment left on the walls and the detail left on the walls after everything had been covered in ash for years and years and years and years and years. The ink that was used was insane. Like, this stuff's very old. So for it to last in general for this long, but also after being covered in ash from a volcano, crazy. The ceiling was stunning. This was like a spa, basically. This is a bathhouse, so they had like a cold room and a hot room and a pool. And I believe this was the men's side. But then there was a women's side as well. After a few hours, we stumbled upon the cafe and I got a Coca-Cola. How bizarre, I'm just in Pompeii drinking a Coca-Cola with my dog and my boyfriend. What? Anyway, it was a really cool few hours seeing everything and walking around what would have been neighborhoods back in the day and seeing the shops and the houses. Unfortunately, we were leaving right before it closed, so we missed the very last exhibit. It closed before closing, but we did see pretty much everything else. Made the walk back and got to our campsite before sunset. Good night.